Bleacher Report has decided to rank the best duos in the NBA, and here's what their ranking looks like as of right now. In fifth, they've got Kyrie and Luka. Fourth place, they've got LeBron and AD. Third, they've got Jokic and Murray. Second, Giannis and Drew Holiday. And first, Kevin Durant and Devin Booker.
Okay.
That's dope.
Let me defend. God, this hurts.
Oh,
no.
what are you doing?
No,
Come on.
What are you about to do?
I'm not doing what you think,
He's gonna
but I
do
am
it.
going to.
He's going to do it.
Okay, let me defend Denver for a second.
Oh,
Giannis
my
and
God.
Drew. No, they're not above Book and KD, all right? But Giannis and Drew above Jokic and Murray, who just won the title, and I think are a better duo overall anyways, is kind of crap in this list.
That was a face, Gerald.
I don't know. I mean, they're pretty even to me. I get giving more respect to the team that won the title most recently, but it's not like Giannis and Drew have not won a title either. So if we're doing it by that, they're pretty close. It's tough with Jamal Murray because, like we've talked about, he's a playoff riser. Like, he elevates his game in the postseason substantially. But like we talked about it the other day, during the regular season, Nuggets fans have the meter. Like, is it good Jamal Murray? Is it bad Jamal Murray? So he's kind of like a Jimmy Butler, a guy that like goes through the motions in the regular season. Playoff time, he elevates his game, so he's hard to rank. And look, I understand Nuggets fans are upset that they're number 3 on this list, but like the whole reason they won the championship is not just because of Jokic and Murray. Like, the reason they won is, yes, those two were fantastic, but they also had really substantial contributions from guys 3 through like 8 or 9 on their roster. Like, they were a really deep, really stacked team. So I don't understand the anger over having your top 2 ranked 3rd in the NBA. Like, before this season, would we have ranked them there? Probably not. They might not have even been top 5.
I think the anger is Jamal Murray's better than Drew Holiday in my mind. And
it depends on what.
Maybe you claim Giannis is slightly better than Jokic.
I think the point here is that they both have tendencies to be inconsistent.
Yeah.
And that's why the Suns with Booker and KD are the most consistent of those three duos, in my opinion.
Not
like,
if you listen to Denver, but yeah.
Well, Denver's obviously they got their own thing going on, but that's why everybody else in the world ranked them 3rd, because you can't see it for yourself, buddy.
Whew.
You know what though? Number 5 is the worst, because if you're gonna put Luka in there, it's Luka and complaining, Luka and flopping, not Luka and Kyrie.
What about Luka and the refs?
Well, they are in love with each other.
Was that a little too spicy?
So, yeah, Luka and the refs.
Too out there for that one? I don't know. But all I know is we did get a comment in the chat from, where did it go? Joe said, respect from Bleacher Report is rare, ... And I mean, like, again, the respect factor here, that's amazing to see, to put Kevin Durant and Devin Booker at number 1. Not because they're not deserving of it, just because oftentimes people want to belittle the work that those two put in, mostly Devin Booker, but the fact that he's still on this list is pretty cool.
Musab Abdi said, Drew is overrated. LOL. He shits the bed every playoffs. He didn't shit the bed against us.
Right. And
I'll tell you that right now.
Someone else in the chat had said, what have they done lately? It was only 2 years ago they won a title. I promise our attention spans don't have to be that short.
We're in a 24-hour, 24-second attention span now. Like,
I get it. They're the 1 seed. They got knocked out by the 8 seed. Super embarrassing. But like, they've also already won a championship. So I don't know. I feel like if we're just talking duos, they got it right with the number 1 duo, and everybody after that, you could make a case for being in 2 through 5. Like, it's all subjective. We have a ton of talent in the NBA, and I'm okay with that.
What about Chris Middleton?
I thought that was really interesting. The biggest thing that a lot of people were bringing up too is like, is it Giannis and Drew, or is it Giannis and Middleton?
It's because Chris was like injured for a lot of the season, and he kind of struggled coming back. They brought him off the bench for a lot of the last year, so I feel like it's probably just like a recency bias thing from last season.
Yeah,
I think Drew made the All-Star team too, so that's probably why.
And then I also think when you look at Book and KD, as far as just like talking about duos and not the entire team, like, this is not to belittle or discredit what the rest of the Suns squad did last season, because they held their own. But Book and KD were really the two drivers of our playoff run last year.
Yeah.
They were.
Shit, you could say they were the only drivers
I mean,
of our
I was
playoff
trying
run
to
last
be
year.
polite.
Naming one other person.
Where
that
was
stepped
anyone
up.
else in the car?
But to your point,
They were,
Gerald,
they were like, where the fuck did everybody go?
Denver had really big contributions from everybody within their playoff
Mhm.
rotations, where for the Suns, they relied very heavily on these two. And they were still able to steal a couple games from Denver, which a lot of other teams were not able to do. And I think you've got to give credit where credit is due there. And then also, when you look ahead to this upcoming season, the fact that they've had more time now, they're going to go through a training camp together, have an entire regular season together, and a pretty much brand new squad around them. Things might look a little bit different by the end of next season.
Maybe.
And
Well-
that's what we're hoping for.
Expand the thought experiment. One additional person. You have Bradley Beal in. Is it the best trio as well? I mean, like, I feel you have to be if you're a duo, and then you're adding in Bradley Beal. I mean,
It's pretty
Yeah.
damn close.
Yeah.
I don't.
The only one that would be close would be the Milwaukee one.
Mhm.
Yeah.